is, guys? It's your boy, Chris Handsome, and we are here today because the DMs of Kris Tyson himself has been leaked. And it turns out, it's far worse than we could ever have not hoped for. Let's do this before I run out of cereal and milk.
That Kris Tyson had a private Discord server where a lot of the mods were kids. Nate, who was a mod there, made a video making these claims.
Kris Tyson from MrBeast used me, manipulated me, and did very inappropriate things with me while I was about 15 years old. I was actually friends with LavaGS at the time, who is the main victim of Kris that everyone has been talking about these last few days, who claims he isn't a victim, but we all know he is, and we all know he probably got paid off. Not only that, but he's also under an NDA from when he worked for MrBeast Gaming for 2 years, and he tried to get me to join MrBeast Gaming himself, Lava. He's the one who actually sent me the contract and tried to get me to sign the NDA, at which point I ended our friendship because I knew they were just trying to silence me. Me and him were both initially involved in running Kris's Discord server, helping him set up his Twitch streams and moderating them.
Nate's calling me.
I'm looking at Lego sets on Walmart.
Hey, what's up? You're on stream.
You just leaked your address. Please end your stream.
As well as other technical back-end things that he needed help with. This Discord server that we were a part of had about 10 people in it, most of whom were minors. I'm not sure how they got in there, other than me and Lava. He won a giveaway and Kris invited him after that. And Kris invited me after I saw one of his tweets asking for help setting up a Garry's Mod server for the 10 million subscriber MrBeast video. This turned into us having lots of private conversations with Kris and playing video games with him for hours on end. Not only did we do a lot of unpaid work for him that he promised he would pay us for, he would also frequently bring up sexual topics that was definitely not appropriate to bring up around 15, 16-year-olds, especially with him being like, I don't know, 20, 21 years old. He would even go as far as linking me several different videos throughout the time of me talking with him. Not only that, but he had an NSFW bot in his Discord server before he made it public. So when it was just a private server, his little circle of minors. And he would use this NSFW bot to spam different images alongside all these 15-year-olds. He would also frequently call me dad and daddy as well as the others, which I guess we all kind of just took as a joke at the time. You have to think this is someone who we looked up to at the time, we idolized, we thought was the coolest person in the world, so they couldn't really do any wrong in our eyes. But looking back, I was definitely uncomfortable at being called daddy by a 20-year-old. And even just thinking about it now, it's just uncomfortable. This server later went public and became his official Discord server, but before it did, he had me and Lava spend multiple days scrubbing this Discord server clean of all of the N-words he had sent in it, as well as his friends, as well as deleting the NSFW channels and making sure no one could see that he was spamming. This story is so much bigger and runs so much deeper than any of you really realize, so if you want to hear more and you want a part 2...
These claims were then refuted by Lava. Yes, I know him. A lot of the statements he made in that video were completely untrue. I was friends with him, we played games together and worked on Discord. He was later removed from the Discord because of how unstable he was. He would lash out and verbally attack other members of the team. I never sent him any contract and I've not been under an NDA since 2022. I've not received any payment, nor are any of my socials monetized. I did inform him that he might be offered a job to help work in Minecraft videos around the time. We did not scrub the Discord clean of our remarks or PORN. We did convert the Discord from a private one to a public in a day. After it had been made public, this involves setting up moderation bots and channel permissions. We also had never done unpaid work. At no point there was any agreement that we would be paid for anything we worked on. Nate has since deleted his Discord messages between me and him. He also deleted his original Discord account. Well, it seems that Lava here is covering up or just straight up lying because the Discord logs have now been fully leaked. Nate first responded with this video.
This is part 2 to yesterday's video of me talking about Kris Tyson and what they did to me when I was 15 years old. This video has all the proof in it, all the receipts, and all the screenshots, thanks to an old friend of mine who was a moderator in Kris's Discord server at the time, Cookie. Now, Cookie actually went ahead and downloaded logs of all the individual channels on Kris's server before it went public, knowing that this was kind of being covered up, and he kept the logs of it for himself. He actually reached out to me here on Twitter, and I'm going to provide a lot of the screenshots back the claims that I made that Lava refuted. For example, I made a claim that there was an NSFW channel in the server where Kris would spam corn. Here you can see Kris talking about locking down the NSFW channel to True Gods and Anointed only. By the way, this is in 2019. I was a True God and I was a minor. Not only that, but you can see me right below it, Nathan.rtx, saying this is a bad idea. So even I knew as a kid that this was a really bad idea. Here is Lava himself talking about starting the commencement of cleaning the server, word for word. I said he was talking about scrubbing the server. He says that never happened. Here you can see him talking about it, as well as me and Cookie himself talking about it. I just want to make this video real quick, disproving some of the claims that Lava refuted and showing that they actually are true, but I actually have thousands of Discord messages to go through in these logs that I was just provided by Cookie. Shout out to him for giving me them, and I'm going to be going through them and posting an update video with some more proof.
And now we have the full leak. So this thread here from Cope and Seif. So let's get into these messages, and the more they go on, the worse they get. This also includes messages and leaks from Kris. It is absolutely disgusting. So it starts off with these messages from people in the Discord. Lock the P thread too. There need to be lots of changes before Beast server goes public. What P thread? In my opinion, NSFW. We did that. How many effing times do I have to say it's locked? That's Nathan interacting with someone else. And we're seeing already that there was an NSFW part of the server. In November 2019, the server was cleaned, it seems, for anyone who actually cares about slurs. Though I think that's at the low end of the issue, considering an admission of P convos. And I don't think Kris has said anything that has been deleted is a pretty bad look. Commence the cleansing of the Discord. So this is Lava. Search for every kind of bad word in every known chat. Delete every instance of it unless it's a bot log. Best to search oldest and newest since any bot logs. Yeah, everything needs gone. Correct, says Nathan. Unless it's a bot log or something in rules, the server is going to be spotless and ready for partnership. So here we see Lava definitely lied already. There's more instances of this. When Lava said, we did not scrub the Discord clean of our remarks or P, you just got caught in 4K lying. And you'll get caught again. Clearly in this server, a lot of weird shit was being said because they had to do a complete clean before going public. By the way, I went and deleted every single time the N word has been used, so that improves chances of partnership a lot. While it was a private server, yes, we should do it out of all banned words. Let us know if we delete any kind of meme or shit, because I want to archive it first. Said Nathan. He's shown an attachment that said, yikes. Yeah, Milk said that a lot. I deleted a lot of them a while back. And that's why I meant the server won't get partnered. When the admins are saying stuff like that, it kind of looks bad to Discord. Yeah, I'll go through and do a deep cleaning, says Nathan. Since it's being advised more, it'd be really bad if someone were to find things and get shit on Kris. Correct. I don't think Kris has said anything that hasn't been deleted. Here Nathan says, hey guys, this little PSA, server got shouted, which means there's a lot of young people in the server. Let's not talk about P and shit in Gen chat, even if it's just messing around. Clearly showing that just because it got shouted, he's recommending they don't talk about it in the Gen chat, but showing to us that that used to be a thing they did with Kris, is do that kind of stuff also in the general chat, not just the NSFW part. And this is when it gets really bad, and we get a confirmation of the NSFW part of the server. So what's the point of the deleted channel chat for exactly? The world may never know. Alright, so everyone knows Rhino has given everyone meme a role, and now automatically give people that join the role as well. I also have set up logs in deleted channel. And then Discount Milk says, and replies to Brook the Mum saying P, so not safe for work stuff. And since you've joined, there's mysteriously been an NSFW channel. Just kidding, I have no idea who made it. There's been an NSFW channel since day one. Okay, I do think it's a bit inappropriate and should be limited to those who are actually of the appropriate age. Yeah. Because it's open to everyone, is it not? In my opinion, there should be a bit more of a restriction to it. Hey, Nathan, I'm okay with that. I don't have any issue with the channel. Well, I have an issue with kids having access to it. Kris. Now, this is actually Kris. Is there a way to even do that? Not really, no. So, what do we do, lol? Remove it? Yeah. No, people like it, says Nathan. Even if there was a way, anyone can lie about their age. Yeah, true. And I mean, to be fair, the internet is full of P. Discord says that if you can't regulate it, don't have one. It's the responsibility of the server owner to prevent underage people from viewing it. That's real. What am I, a parent? Kris, like, clearly here showing disregard, like, I have this server full of, like, younger people. What am I, their parent? Even though I'm bringing them into it and it's a private server and there's this channel of really, really horrible things in it, they shouldn't be seeing. I'm not their parent, so who cares? The internet's full of it. Yeah, so you, 20-plus-year-old man, can facilitate it then instead. Like, what the actual shit? And it just keeps getting worse. Ryan, all right, I purged your chat. Come on, guys, let's get along. No need to argue. We're all chosen with power, even though you might not be friends. Don't display it when everyone has to see it. I like all of you and hate to see everything fall apart. Here is the thing. The NSFW chat is definitely two-sided, and I totally understand and see both sides. How about we come to a conclusion? I was also in a voice channel, and Kris wants to keep it, which is totally understandable. So Kris advocating for it here and wanting to keep it, even though there have been multiple claims now in this Discord that people feel uncomfortable because it's full of kids. I also have an idea to make a channel a little bit safer. How about we make a role called 18 plus and we manually give it to people we know is in age? The way we can relax and not have to worry. Let me know what you guys think of the idea. I mean, Ryan gives a good idea. You know, 18 plus channel, verify, and then you get access to it. Something, you know, that's better than anyone can have access to it, and Kris seemingly doesn't care. And his reply would be to this, it would be a lot of work, lol. Oh, yeah, it would be a lot of work. Just let the kids see it. It's like he wants them. Him in the voice chat saying that he wants to keep it. And then you've got the suggestion of, well, we should verify people's ages and give them a role. And Kris's response, it'd be a lot of work, though. Like, have some responsibility, man. You're over 20. And you're a weirdo anyway, having a Discord with a load of people underage, even having this channel. He then follows up with, but I'm fine with it. Yeah, well, the fact he even said that, like, oh, it's a lot of work, though, just really shows true colors. Here is confirmation that the inception of the NSFW chat was Kris's idea. Nathan, I made the NSFW channel. Put the blame on me. Honestly, why, though? Because I was asked to by Kris. Full confirmation that Kris wanted that channel in a Discord that was full of people who absolutely shouldn't have access at all. More logs saying, Kris, gonna put the link to the Discord on my story. Make sure NSFW is locked down to only gods and anointed, lol. Bruh, this is a bad idea. How we gonna die? And remember, a lot of the mods weren't 18. And here is someone bringing up the fact that since we've restricted the NSFW bot now to just the mods and gods and anointed, we should probably restrict the mods to people who are 18 because they can view it. Discount milk. Since we age-gated NSFW channel, we need to demote any staff that isn't 18 at Kris. Nathan, okay friend, calm yourself. It's only fair. That makes no goddamn sense. You can, but is it necessary? What? The P channel was age-gated because children can see it, correct? What teenager you know that hasn't seen a pair of tits yet? If there's like a 12-year-old on the staff, and yeah, but why would there be? I agree with that. So you want staff to see P because they're staff. I mean, staff is supposed to have access to all channels to moderate them. That's like policemen saying they're exempt from the law because they enforce it. Can't let children see it. That was the reasoning, correct? Why are you acting like it was my idea? No, I'm just arguing the logic behind it. If you're going to enforce it to one person, you've got to enforce it to everyone. But you can see, people are bringing this up. It's an active problem in this Discord server. People are questioning why are the mods able to see it when they're not of the age. What really stands out to me here with these logs is how much of an issue this was and how it was brought up multiple times. Glaring issue, lack of responsibility or action or anything from Kris is insane. And the fact he had it made, invited and moderated people who absolutely shouldn't be seeing it. When it got brought up that it was making people uncomfortable, he voiced his opinion that he wanted to keep it. When people gave suggestions on how you could, you know, maybe make it more safe, he was like, be a lot of work though. This is just disgusting. Hayden, I was given God for suggesting a hentai bot. Very nice, Lamal, for real. I don't know what I did, but gave me God and just told me to add it myself. When I was given God, my ego went through the roof. So I don't know if he's talking about Kris gave him God. I don't think anyone else can in this Discord server. Giving like mods and stuff or people suggesting these disgusting bots and then telling them to add it to the Discord. Like, and then there's more of these younger people calling adult Kris dad, which is on top of everything else super fucking creepy. Love you, dad. Kris the Mean God, when you send people our way for roles, can you DM me, please? Thank you. Love you, Dad. Check Snap, Dad. Like, that's confirmation as well. And we get more of that. Kris was DMing privately and talking to these people privately. Kris, the meme god, thanks, Milk. You're welcome, Dad. Kris, the meme god, if you get me mod, I will next time. Next time, text me, Dad. All right, boys. You guys want to see if I can get a server shout out from the daddy Kris? When Dad talks. Oh, my. This is just absolutely vile. Like, we have so much shit now against Kris, so much, and these logs are like, there's just absolutely no defense. It's indefensible. Makes me feel absolutely sick that this was all going on. And apparently, I don't know how much he saw. No one knows. But in February 2020, someone said, bruh, Jimmy left this server. I don't know if Mr. Beast was in that server or not. Or I don't know what he saw, if he just joined it because he was Kris' server and just kind of left it and didn't really do anything. I don't think there's any proof of any interactions or anything. But if he even knew of this server going on and what was going on in it and the details, then that is fucked. We can't say much right now. We don't know. What we have is the proof against Kris.
Please don't let Mr. Beast have nothing to do with this.
Responded to this coming out, all the chat logs, because he clearly got proven to be lying.
Oh boy, based on the recent screenshots and messages, I would like to say a statement about the Discord. This was 5-6 years ago, and I thought I had good memory of the situation, but I was wrong. After reading the chat logs, this stuff was inappropriate and wrong. I spoke based on my memory of the situation, and I still do not remember these conversations, but they definitely happened.
Saying, based on the recent screenshots and messages, I would like to say a statement about the Discord. This was 5 or 6 years ago, and I thought I had a good memory of the situation, but I was wrong. After reading the chat logs, this stuff was inappropriate and wrong. I spoke based on my memory of the situation, and I still do not remember these conversations, but they definitely happened. These conversations should not have happened with people at the age I was at the time. I strongly condemn them. I still believe I'm not a victim, but these conversations should not have happened with me and any other people underage in this Discord. I was underage in this situation and not an adult influencer who shouldn't have allowed this to happen. I did not see this wrong at the time. This is only related to the Discord server and not any other statements I've made regarding either Kris Tyson. Well, you got caught lying, buddy, and lying bad, but at least he's come out now, admitted it, saying it was real, everything that happened, and confirming that they weren't of the right age to see any of that. As I said last time, this is truly the downfall of the Mr. Beast crew right now. Subscribe if you do, like if you enjoy. Until next time, fuck.
Me personally, I'm still holding true for Mr. Beast. It looks like he had nothing to do with this. He didn't even know what was going on. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Twizzle!